Hey folks, tell your friends, tell your family, just don't tell my wife that I'm pretending to work from home. I have a real job, I get a real paycheck, but I have a need to entertain myself, so I pretend to work from home. My name is a closely guarded secret. It could be John, it could be Phil, it could be Kim Jong-il, but it isn't, so you can call me Doss Man. I could be in a shack in the rainforest, in a cave in the desert wastes, Atlantis, or Tranquility Base. I could be in your local Starbucks. But I'm not! We could be interrupted any minute now by phone calls from my boss, unexpected meetings, missile attacks, my dog, or in a worst case scenario, my wife coming home early. Some of my favorite ways of avoiding my work are watching Chicago Fire, Blue Bloods, anything on Netflix, and playing 7 Days to Die. Since I am aware that there is very little entertainment value in watching me watch TV, we will be playing 7 Days to Die. I know that I am not your Woodle, not Glock 9, not Cap 00, and not Neebs Gaming. I have only been playing for about 6 months now, and I am having fun, so I would like to share that with you. I play vanilla, no mods, no cheats, just custom maps. I'm currently playing a large custom map with A Place to Fly as the seed. In future shows, we may be joined by guest stars or just my brother, who got me hooked on 7 Days to Die in the first place. I'm going to try and keep the language as clean as possible, but I may fail miserably. Please note this is a friendly place. Sorry about that. Please note this is a friendly place where we like everything but the zombies. There is no place in the comments section for your political views. You have them, that is your right, but please do not share them here, and please do not attack anyone who happens to let their views into the comments. We are here to let's try that again. We are here to kill zombies, not each other. In my game, it is currently day 72. It is 18:29 in the evening. As you can see, I have a mission already selected to active to head to a trader, open trade routes at 1.6 kilometers away, but it is now 6:30 in the evening, as I said, and I'm not going to go ahead and do that right now. So instead, let's just take a quick walk around my base. For those of you who are familiar, or for those of you who are not familiar, this is the Firehouse POI. There's the ground floor, which I already cleared this thing out quite a while ago. I got rid of the bunk beds that used to be here. This is where the firemen used to sleep before the apocalypse. I'm using it right now for my storage area. And as you can see, I'm using the writable storage boxes to try and keep everything organized. I have a single cement mixer here. I'm probably going to have to make another one of those. I chose this POI because it has two vending machines in it. One over here and one down there on the work floor. Obviously, I also have here two cooking fires. I have 4 forges, 3 of which are currently churning out forged steel for me. 2 workbenches. I think I have something in one of them. Yes, I have. Okay, I made some duct tape in that one, which is a very important item to have in the zombie world here, in the 7 Days to Die universe. And my chemistry station is churning out lots and lots of gunpowder for me. There's my bedroll, and let's just take a quick look at what else I added here. This is my mushroom garden. This is the rest of my vegetable garden. I added some stairs over here and some walkways so that I can get around to this side of my base and see what's going on. There's a quick look at what's going on behind me. Out there in the distance you can see my steel mine, or my iron mine, and my clay mine. I surround them with fences so that I can sort of work in there semi-undisturbed, even though I was almost attacked by a bear last night. That's a coal mine. There's an extension of that same coal mine that I'm not going to be using anymore. There's my mini bike. There's my 4x4. There's a big hole in the ground where I dug out some more clay. And if we keep going along this way, we can see my landing pad for my gyrocopter. There used to be air conditioning ducts out here, and I cleaned them off so that I can have a nice place to take my gyrocopter off from. I don't try and land here anymore because I'm really, really bad at it. I keep crashing into things and I'm breaking my legs when I try and jump out. So really what I do, if necessary, is I land on this nice big flat field behind the house somewhere, run my stuff in, and then pick up my gyrocopter and put it back where it belongs. As I said, I am not Jawoodle, and I am not quite as good as flying that thing as he is. I like to show the boundaries of my land claim block area, so you can see them right there very nicely. There's a back door to my base over there. My trader is just, or my nearest trader is just on the other side of that house. And I'm going to go there. Wait a minute, is my light on? Yeah, my headlight's on. Okay. I'm not going to be heading over there right now. What I will do is give a quick look at my inventory, my personal inventory. You can see in my toolbar, my first item, my first weapon is my AK-47, my steel club. My third weapon I have is my auto shotgun. I have my pickaxe, my compound crossbow, steel shovel, marksman rifle, steel axe, always have plenty of wood frames on me, and my impact driver. I also carry with me plenty of ammunition, crossbow bolts, my machete, shotgun rounds, looting goggles, too much money, water, coffee, the duct tape that I have to put away. Excuse me, we're being interrupted. My apologies for that interruption. That was the delivery man with a shipment from Amazon for me. Very important. Didn't want any porch pirates getting to it. As I was saying, duct tape, spaghetti, gasoline, repair kits, too much first aid stuff. I was just, this is the day after a horde night, so I had a little bit too much of that on me. Lockpicks, nail gun, more money, eye candy, health bar, which are things that I just purchased from the vending machine. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Don't need to carry it with me. Keep the eye candy, actually. Oh, sorry. Meds, let's get rid of that. Materials or mats, let's put that over there. Sort this. Undersell. Let's get rid of some of that. I don't need to carry all that with me. Just takes up space. And that's good enough for right now. What was I saying? Vending machines. Is there anything to buy in this vending machine that I want? Skull crushers, sugar butts. No, I'm doing okay. Which most is that stuff. Let's go take. Let's continue to take a run around my base, see what's going on. This used to be the kitchen for the firehouse, and this whole thing used to be open. But I sort of want to segment this section of the firehouse off to myself, so I put that up. I sealed that open entranceway. This whole wall used to be open. I sealed that off. Let's see what's in this vending machine over here. Okay, again, some more stuff that I don't really need right now. This part of the firehouse is much weaker than the other part of the firehouse. It's got tin iron walls, and the zombies tend to break through here quite a lot. You can see I've made a lot of repairs in here from where the zombies have broken through. The other half of the firehouse is all reinforced concrete and bulletproof glass, so that seems to be a pretty good place for me to stay. I don't mind if the zombies break into here. They can run around here and try and break through that wall, but I can get them easily, safely. I can snipe at them from up there and from up there. So it's also I can hear them breaking in a way off, and it makes it it's fairly convenient for me to gives me some time to get organized. Here's my back door. My horde base is out there in the distance. You know what? Let's just hop on my motorcycle right now, or my mini bike. I got an hour of daylight left. Let's hop on the mini bike and let's head out this way. And there you can see my base has just spawned. Okay. This, for those of you who are familiar with Jawoodle, this is the basic extinction horde base that he used in that series. And I've made a few modifications to it, not too many. I have 4 stairways going up to the base. 1 on this left side, 2 from the front, and 1 on the right side, so that my zombies have plenty of ways of getting to me. And if you want a closer look at some of what's going on here, Okay, there was another one of these bars, set of bars over here, but that got broken during the last horde. I'm using, it's a fairly late game stage for me. This is day 72, so I've got lots of steel going on here. I'm using wedges as my front line of defense in the window, and wedges over here. This is where the zombies stand when I beat on them with my club. More wedges over here to keep the zombies from piling up to the top, and if you get a good look at it right there, I've got a submachine gun. This submachine gun over here points down into this general area, and it's my oh shit submachine gun. I use it for when I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed with the pace of the zombies. Other than that, it's off. Okay, this is my only little cheese to this base, is that I'm using the arrow slots as a bridge to get into my base, and I'm using the arrow slots because the zombies cannot path across it, meaning that they don't view that as a valid way to get into my base. So here's my nice big window where I can shoot and beat the zombies from. I have this little ramp over here, or wedge tip. It gives me an angle that I can shoot down on the spider zombies, since they're very low to the ground and hard to get otherwise. Unfortunately, when I get up on here, the spider zombies tend to congregate right here, and since they can clip through that piece of steel, they tend to beat my ankles while I'm shooting them in the butt. But I'm gonna work on that. I use iron doors. Okay, this iron door I use so that the zombies, even if they do get this far, they just sort of fall through. And iron door, reinforced iron doors, uh, to keep me nice and safe in here. That switch turns on my oh shit submachine gun turret. This is just access to the roof, which is covered in wooden spikes, and my other submachine gun, which I use for anti-aircraft. Okay, so that's just there to keep the buzzards off. Close that back up. I keep my ammo and repair supplies, food, stuff like that in here. This is part of the base, the pedestal, that I have not yet completed upgrading to being solid reinforced concrete. There's my generator bank and my battery bank. This wire leads to the anti-aircraft submachine gun. This one leads out to the oh shit submachine gun. I have a back door, so if anyone's around here, I can see them and shoot at them. I use the bars as my walkway because I can shoot through the bars straight down. You can't do that if you actually use the walkway pieces of building material. Oh damn, I didn't even notice it is now past 10 o'clock, which means that it's nighttime, and the zombies that will be out now will run. Okay, they're more difficult to kill for those of you who are unfamiliar with 7 Days to Die and exactly how it works. However, taking all that into account, I'm still going to head out of the safety of my relative safety of my horde base. I'm going to run back to my home base. Take a quick look around, make sure no one's out there. Hop on the mini bike. Last night I was out in this general area and almost got pounced on by a bear that all of a sudden showed up out of nowhere. We can talk about that another time. There's my 4x4. And I'm back in the safety of my home base. Take a quick look up here. See if I can see anything. This is going to be a short video today. Not going to go too far in. This is just really to see technically how things are working, if the video quality is any good, the audio quality, if I know how to speak English. And to get ready really for tomorrow. I have 2 different missions that I'll get into tomorrow. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, right. I wasn't creating steel. I'm sorry. I forgot I was smelting clay. And for those of you that don't know what that's all about, I'll probably talk about that in a future video where I'll discuss some of the basics of the game for some of you newbies. I was a newbie myself just a few months ago. I learned a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff for, well, I'm no longer a complete newbie, so I'll share some of that information with you in the future. By the way, just so that you know, if you're cold, standing near the forges rather, will warm you. Okay, that's especially important if you find yourself in the winter biome, where it's very, very cold. And that's about it for today. Thank you all for joining me. Have a good day. Have a good night, depending on what time you're watching this, and we will catch up with each other again in the future. And thank you for watching me, and remember, don't tell anyone that I'm pretending to work from home.